Hi, my name is Jade and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. Today I'm checking out FAC Clipper by Fred Anton Corvest and it's really cool, so let's oge! FAC Clipper is designed to enhance your mix's loudness and add signature harmonic warmth. Developer Fred Anton Corvest was needing a clipper whilst working on a recent app development and decided to create what he needed for the use case and realized this little clipper did a pretty fantastic job. So it was given some love and is now available on iOS and Mac. It is available on the App Store for $9.99 as an AUV3 audio unit and works on all iOS devices including M Series Macs. Let's have a listen to it in action. Okay, let's take a look at how this thing works. So I've got this project here that you just listened to, and we're going to start over here with, we've got pure synth running in this slot here, and I've got a copy of the Clipper running. It's all set to just standard default init patch. What I'm going to do is bring up the keyboard here, and let's just hit a C note. I've got this locked. So we're listening to a sine wave here. Just a plain sine wave. You can see I've got it select to sine here in pure synth. And let's load up our Clipper. Now you can turn up the input, obviously, and bring that input in. So you've got input and output here. I'm going to bring up the output a little bit here. And I want to just distort this. I want to add some kind of square sound to this. And you'll see as we bring the level down here, the threshold, and we get closer and closer down. So what is happening there? What is happening basically is we are cutting off the top. So we're lopping off the top of the waveform, which is squaring that out, and you can hear we've got a different sound from this sine wave, and the further we take it down, now we can change the knee of this. Let me turn that down a little bit. So the knee relates to the softness of the clip. So currently the knee's at 0, so that's a really, really soft clip. And as I turn this up and go up, you can hear the harmonics and everything change by lifting the knee. So this is the knee here. I'll just make this full screen for you all. Maybe just by tapping. So that knee's at 50%. If we bring that down, you can hear the changes in that. Also our shape, I'm going to do this really fast to show you the difference. Let's go somewhere here. So you can see that shape is changing the harmonics within that singular note that's being hit there. So what are the rest of the controls? Well, let's go out of here and stop that and try something a little bit different. So we've got Axon here just with a synth crickets running. So I'm just going to turn everything else down and leave this running now. So nice little beat happening. Turn up the volume a little bit. And while that's playing in the background, let's cover where everything is here. So you've got your input, so you've got your meters here, which is showing you what's coming in. We've got your output, what's showing what's going out. You've got your dials here. You can turn them up or down, double tap to bring them back. Pretty standard stuff. We've also got a match on here. So whatever you've got coming input, this will match on the output coming out. Yeah, so that's completely up to you to have that on or off. We have a single and double band. So we're currently in single band. Let's bring this threshold down. And you'll see immediately what's going on is these peaks here are being cut off right there. Yeah, so you can see they're flattening out here. If we give it a bit of volume now. So you can see where that's getting chopped off, yeah? And you should be able to hear those harmonics coming through. We've got a high quality mode here. Take up a bit more resources. If you're using an older iPad, probably don't do it. We can bypass. We've got presets down the bottom, which we'll take a look at in a sec. Some information here. If you want to send a tip to Fred, you can do so. That's the only extra in-app purchase. That's completely up to you. If you want to contact the dev, contact, all that stuff can be found down here in the information. The other beautiful thing about this is we can split this signal. So we can have two bands here. And we've got a high, which you can solo. And we've got a low, which you can solo as well. So you can come in here essentially and crunch up this low end. And keep that high end pretty much exactly how it is. Or you can come down and just change the shape, the knee. And you can add gain from here as well. So I might want to add a little bit of gain to this high end one. Let's do that. So we'll bring it up a bit louder. Let's bypass. So you can hear what that's doing. So we've still got it soloed. Let's unsolo it. Now we've got that high come back in. Let's bring up the low gain a little bit. And bypass. So really great for bringing out textures and keeping it within its, I mean, you can use it limited to do this stuff, but with a lot of things you can use, you can end up getting pumping, where a clipper is really good just to cut off those peaks and to get these resonant harmonics and all this stuff kind of going on. So there's that one there. Let's just pull this down. We've already heard the other one. Let's load this one up. So this is a pretty low sound here. We're using, with this one, Baby Audio's Atoms and just some random notes, kind of like I was going for like whales screaming kind of thing. Now we can bring this clipper in, and you can see that's pretty low down there, yeah? So it's a pretty low mix. Let's bring up that input a little bit. And we'll bring our threshold down. Should already be able to hear those extra harmonics in there. You can also change the mix of it, so take out and just bring in a little bit of that, so say about 65%. So hear those extra harmonics in there? Really nice. Now if you're going to turn off this match, you hear how that got louder then? So this match really helps keeping things under control as well. Nice. Let's add in a reverb to that. And without it, now you can hear that's distorting. And that may be the sound I want from this, yeah? That may absolutely be the sound I'm looking for, or it may not. You may just want to add a little bit of volume to it without it clipping. And you can do that as well. So let's bring in these drums last. So we'll just bring the volume down here. And we've got drums here. Presets, let's cover those. Soft clipping. Arrows down the bottom you can skip through so you don't have to have this open at all times. So you can also see too, as I drag the knee down, we get this curve here, which is telling us that this is a soft clip. As this goes back up, you can see it gets hard and eventually becomes just straight across there. So this is an analog clipping, saturation clipping. I mean, that's what the shape's going to do. It's going to add that saturation, those harmonics in there. Multiband. So there's our low. Here's our high. Let's bypass it. So hopefully that has given you a quick look at this wonderful little clipper from Fred Anton Corvest. Let's get out of here for today. So that is FAC Clipper by Fred Anton Corvest. It's very lightweight and is perfect for extreme sound sculpting or just minimal clipping to add some precious volume. It is available on the App Store for $9.99 as an AUV3 audio unit and works on all iOS devices including M Series Macs. Are you enjoying the content here on the channel? Well, please let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, do me a solid and smash the like. Hit that subscribe and ring the bell to keep up with all the latest app demos and live streams. You can also support the channel by becoming a member for very little, $1 a month, or even a Patreon via the links below. Okay, let's get out of here for today. Please remember to do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Stay awake and let's oge.